Minions, Princess Sarissa back, and when we last left off, we had just gotten the Hyrule here, the dragon. Now we can fly. Unfortunately, we can't fly over the mountains, so we're still limited on where we can go. But first thing we're going to do here is we're going to head down south here. I'm not going to go all the way down to Walse and the water crystal. We want to encounter this enemy here. This enemy, if you're doing like a low level game, you can actually fight this enemy a whole bunch of times because it doesn't give any guild or experience, but it does give ability points. So you can build up your jobs fighting this guy. It takes a while though because he only gives one battle point, but he really doesn't do anything. So it's an easy way to get ability points. We're just filling out our bestiary. He will become a boss later, spoilers, but for now, we can just take him out and, you know, just show him off and get a simple point toward our abilities. Then we're going to park over here. We have another rare monster around this area. They can only be found in this area in another, like, a little peninsula. And it's the Bandersnatch, that orange line on the top there. So we want to make sure that we catch him up. He's available in this, there's an F-shaped peninsula, but the easy place to find him is right here on the grassy patch around the entrance to the canal. And here's the enemy here. Nothing really special about him. He can hit you pretty hard. So I decided just to farm these two enemies real quick here, because where I'm going next is I'll be going back to Castle Tycoon, and we're going to heal up there, so we're going to get a free rest at the castle there, so might as well do this here and use up our magic points and our hit points, because we're just going to get them freely refilled here at the castle coming up. So now we can take this dragon, and we can fly down, and before we couldn't get past the meteor, so we tried to go into the sneak past the meteor or take us into the little path where the meteor was, but now with the dragon, the Hyrule, we can fly back. So let's go back to Castle Tycoon and let everybody know how things are going. Thank heavens you're back safe. Yep, but the king is still missing. Better tell everybody what's going on. So, they're probably really all worried about us. So, the chancellor wishes to speak with you. Okay, let's inform him of everything going on, because there's a lot going on since the king left. Look, all these people busy milling about. You're back! Oh, Princess Lena! Princess Lena! Everybody seems very happy. We're a popular princess. Princess Lena! I hope I'm as popular with you, minions. This girl, she's... Oh, Princess Lena! And there's this guy down here. Let's see what he has to say. The Chancellor wishes to speak with you. Well, okay. Well, I guess that means we better go speak with the Chancellor, because that's the second guard who told us that the Chancellor wants to talk with us, so... Obviously, the Chancellor's probably going to be inside the castle, in the throne room, so... Hey, there he is right there! Princess Lena! Forgive me, I didn't mean to worry you. No need to fret about that now, but please, you must return to the palace. Our guard has been severely weakened by monster raids, but there is no way we can cover without our princess. I'm sorry, I cannot stay. Princess, you have a responsibility to this kingdom. Yes, but more importantly, I have a responsibility to the world. Right now, we are all in danger. What's more, father is still alive, and I... I understand, Princess Lena. We will protect the kingdom. I swear it. Aw, he understands. What a good guy. Usually chancellors in these games are evil. And I swear to return and bring father back. Until that time, please hold things together here. Yeah, the evil chancellor is a common trope in these games. For now, will you at least stay the night? Certainly. So this is where we're going to get our free hit point and magic point refill. So that's why we decided to, you know, find those monsters and fight them first. And we're going to get some cutscene and some little plot development here. And then we're going to get a lot of treasure. Hey, what's Ferris doing up? Ferris? Ah, Lena, it's late. You should be in bed. So should you. Sister? Sister? What's this about? I'm right, aren't I? You're my older sister. What are you going on about? Me? You? That's daft. But... Besides, a buccaneer like me? Really a prince or princess? 'Tis a bit much, that. Uh-oh. Maybe she isn't a princess, because why wouldn't you want to be a princess? I love being a princess. But your pendant. Yeah, remember, Lena and Ferris have the same pendant. Well, I'm sure we're going to learn more about this much later on, so... Whiskers, Whiskers! He's snoring. He's a snorer. My brother Spartacus, the dog, he sometimes snores. And now as he's getting older, his tongue hangs out of his mouth. He's silly. Giggle. What intonation you doing, kid? I think he's a few men short of a full crew. Uh-oh. Whiskers, what's going on with you, Whiskers? Everyone's making fun of him. That's not nice. Yeah, we got our party back, and now we can explore the castle. There's quite a bit of treasure in here that we want to pick up. And it's important that we get this treasure because much later in the game, you're not going to be able to come back to this castle to get the treasure. So might as well get it now while we can. Especially if you're going for that 100%. Here we got our first treasure, a high potion in that pot. The chancellor's gone outside. He said he had something for Princess Lena. Okay, and there you see we had the mithril helmet. And that's the one that we got on that mountain. Oh, the King's Windrake made it. That's wonderful. Yeah, the mithril helmet was that helmet that Lena found before she got shot by the poison arrow. So yeah, they give it to you in the game. That's the King Tycoon's helmet. Let's wander around, talk with some folks here. Ever since Princess Lena's left, the Chancellor's been at wit's end. If only Princess Lena would stay here. Sorry, we have to save the world. And here in the throne room. Nobody's here. But here, if we take this way, this is that porch where we just had that cutscene with Lena and Ferris there. And then we'll start, since we're over on the right side, we'll head up the right side of the tower first. Nothing here, but it'll eventually lead to some treasure. Like I said, it's important that we have a lot of time to get this treasure, but it's important that we get it at some point. So now we're going to raid these pots here. That's where we're going to find a whole bunch of treasure here. We have found an ether in this pot. And every other thing is on the right side. An elixir, a phoenix down, and a maiden's kiss. Yeah, I'll head on up the stairs, continue to explore the castle. And here we are, back on the top. This is where we have, at the beginning of the game, remember where the Windrake took off? We can't go into his pen, his little cage there. But that's the door that Lena came out of. So, yep. Back to the beginning of the game, where the first scene took place. So now let's head on back down. We're going to head down, back to the throne room. And there's the doorway on the left side, so we're going to go there and, keep exploring the castle. Even though Lena knows her way around the castle, y'all don't know your way around the castle, minions, so think of this as Lena, Princess Lena, giving you a tour of her home. And we can go left or right. Let's go in the left door first. And here we got our princess's bedroom. That's where we were sleeping before they had that cutscene where we ran into Ferris. No treasure there. And we're going to head up. And now we're at the King's Chamber. And the King's Chamber, no one is allowed or permitted to enter. Not even us. And we're the princess. He must be hiding something in there. Well, we're going to get everything that he isn't hiding in here. And take it with us for our journey. Okay. Head on back out here. This is where we kind of started off. And we're going to head now over to this side. Outside the castle here. Heading on up here. And we got a little room here with a bunch of treasure in it. There's an ether in this pot. And a cottage in the barrel. Let's get some more treasure before we talk to this lady. There's a phoenix down and an elixir. Now we can talk with this woman. Jenica, I've served in this castle for quite some time. I looked after both Princess Lena and Princess Sarissa. You didn't look after me. The lady who looked after me, her name was Lucinda at the mouse rescue. Sarissa, Princess Lena's older sister. Sarissa was sailing with her father when a storm hit, and she was lost at sea. Uh-oh. Maybe, Faris is Sarissa. Because remember, Sarissa was taken in by a bunch of pirates. They found her at sea. Maybe she fell out. That's why she has the pendant. Uh-oh. We're going to have to find out much later. Surely, that'll be a mystery we'll solve. Hurry back soon. Now, if you're going for 100% treasure, you see that little doorway up on the right there? Yeah, this is really hard to miss. It's easy to miss. So you want to sneak behind this tree, and there's this hidden passage that you can take to go into this little tower. And these are some of the often missed treasures. These 2 cottages and these 2 treasure chests. So we're just going to grab those 2 cottages. Make sure we grab them, because like I said, we're going for the 100% completion here. All the treasure. So make sure we get this other cottage. This is the, like I said, that's a commonly missed one, because unless you're really looking for that like secret passage, you're not going to see it. So, but I'm here to point it out. So Princess Lena knew about it because, you know, she grew up in this castle. So, yep. So now we're going to head over to the other side here, and I don't know the details of your journey. I think that's what she said. I went a little fast. If you find anything within these walls, take it for your journey. So, yep, see, now that guard stepped away from the side, and now we can head on this way. And there's a treasure room back here with some pretty good treasure. We're not going to be able to use most of it because we're of the classes that we have. When we come back this way, it's a hidden passage, and there's a chancellor. Should we talk with the chancellor? Princess, this staff has been kept in your family for generations. Take it and use it. And it's a healing staff. And basically what you can do is you can put that on your white wizard, and you can attack your own party members, and it casts the Cure 2 spell, the Cure spell on them. So it's basically free healing. Single target free healing, which is really good. We can't use that healing staff, though, because only white mages can use it. We also can't use this Shuriken, which is a weapon for a ninja. Or the Diamond Bell, which is a weapon for a geomancer. And there's an Ashura, that's a katana. That's useful for ninjas and samurais, I think, can both use that. And neither of those jobs are jobs that we have, so even though we got all this treasure, we're not going to be able to use any of it. But we can always sell it, use some money to buy treasure that we can use, or equipment that we can use. So let's finish up by talking to that guard in the upper left corner there, wandering around, and this green-haired lady decides to get into our way. Whisker's mom was green-haired too, Stella. And that guy just says he's the lookout. So we'll keep looking out, because like the chancellor was saying, the monster raids are pretty bad. So, well, we've cleared out Castle Tycoon, so now let's get back on our way up. But let's go talk with the chancellor real quick. He's back in the throne room. Let's go say bye to him. Be like, see you, chancellor. Have a good day. Don't worry about us, princess. We'll take care of the castle while you're away. And okay, buddy. And now we can head on out and head back to the plot of the game, back to Walse, where the water crystal is. Safe journey to you, now that we can fly. So I'm gonna hop on our little dragon. Yeah, we're gonna just swing around here over the meteorite. Once again, you can't fly over the mountains, so one restriction on the dragon. So we are still kind of limited. The game is kind of railroading us into a certain direction. So, and there is Walse Castle and Walse Village. So we're going to head to the village first and get some information. So not much equipment we can really buy here. So Walse, the village of Walse. Got that little water theme going on. And somehow we walk through that guy. The Tower of Walse is to the north. That's where we get all our water. Long live King Walse. He uses the power of the crystal for our good. Want to sneak down here into the little channel. Go into this house here because we got some treasure in here. The pure water here protects the city from monsters. Like the fairy water in Dragon Warrior. And we get the glasses. And we're going to throw them on Galif. It's an accessory. He doesn't have an accessory yet. It gives him a little bit of defense, but more importantly, it protects him from being blinded. So some enemies use like an ink spell or a flash spell. Glasses prevent that from giving that status effect. And frogs just say ribbit ribbit. So this town does not have a pub, which means that there is no piano for us to learn and play with. Here's an inn. We don't need it because we just healed up at that other place. But we're going to stock up on potions. We might as well fill up on our potions. Because, like I said, there's no new equipment that we need to buy here. So we might as well just spend our money and fill up our potions. Because we don't have any healing other than potions. Because we don't have a white wizard in our party. And the 4-job Fiesta prevents us from using a white wizard. So, crystal is kept in the tower. Okay. Let's talk with this man. Thanks to the crystal, the water here is incredibly pure. Monsters don't come around. Just sneak through these little trees here. And there's that little Galora. That little monster we fought outside. This is Garula. He lives in the forest near the tower. Don't tease him. Yeah, he's a little shy. But... And here we have the magic shop. We only have one spell that we can, actually no spells here are ones that we can use. But we do want to get these first 4 spells. Slow, Regen, Mute, and Haste. All of them are, spells that, actually no, Mute, not Mute, we don't need to buy Mute. Mute's a white wizard spell. But all those spells, some of those spells are all Time Mage spells. And we're going to use them for, our next job, which is the Time Mage job, which we'll get after the Water Crystal. Is it true the Tycoon's crystal shattered? I didn't get to see what else he said there. And here we got Armor Shop. Nothing that we can use. The iron equipment is good for like a knight class. But like I said, we don't have the knight class, so we're just gonna, you know, just avoid it and sell some stuff here. I was seeing if I should sell the healing staff. I don't know if the Time Wizard can use it. I know though that none of our characters will be able to use the bell, because that's only Geomancers, and the katana, so, because that's ninjas and samurais, and neither of them. The whip we can use eventually for our Beastmaster class. We'll have to see with the healing staff. Weapon shop, if you have a knight, it's good to get a longsword for them there. The axe is going to be for another class that's unlocked from the water crystal, but for the berserker class. But alright, we're finished here in the town, so let's head into the castle over here and just introduce ourselves and let the king know that, hey, you got to stop amplifying the crystal, or else it might shatter, just like the wind crystal. Welcome to Castle Walse. Okay, how's it going? Probably not going to like to hear what we're going to have to say. With the water's protection, Walse is protected. I heard there's a room full of fabulous treasure beneath the castle. Okay. But steal any of them, and there'll be a special room for you beneath the castle. And by that, I mean the jail. We don't want to take any of that treasure right now, because it's guarded by a really powerful monster. So we're going to have to come back much later to get that treasure. Princess Lena, this is certainly a surprise. King Walse, you look well. I come with a request. Please stop amplifying the power of the water crystal. Ho ho ho, you must be joking. I could never do that. My people live comfortably thanks to the crystal's power. King Walse, if left as is, the crystal will shatter. I've heard about the incident with the wind crystal. However, no evidence proves that the same thing will happen to the water crystal. Furthermore, I'm certain that the people would be opposed to ceasing the crystal's amplification. Look, we don't have time to be arguing over this. Uh-oh. This means something bad's happening. Yep. Holy moly, what's going on? Saintly bovine! Another meteorite! Uh-oh. Remember, a meteorite hit before the wind crystal shattered. Uh-oh, this is bad omens, minions. Whew. and it crashed near the tower. It's an emergency. A meteorite fell near the tower of Walse. What? There's no time to lose. Assemble the guard. To the tower at once. Yes, sir. Pardon the interruption. I believe you understand the severity of the situation. We'll continue with this later. Move out. And we'll continue this later next time, minions, in our next episode. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.